great instinct and tip it.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And when you have a man like Love, who really understands the offense and plays so unselfishly, it is a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. From deep, Iverson. Now here's LeBron to the middle. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
James. First personal
foul.
The
defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
And he makes the first.
James taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for LeBron. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Outside jumper. Not much on the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
2000's team ball.
.103 left to play in the first. And here is Iverson. 8 points for him. To the inside. They get a hand on it. Here's O'Neal. Hits the jump hook.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
5-second inbound.
That'll be a 5-second call.
The ball goes to Cleveland.
Inside. Shumpert. Can't hit from in close. Bryant looking over the floor. From deep, Iverson. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Iverson's 11.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The 2000s team leads by 12. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 2000s team?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Now here's Kobe. Misses the 360 slam.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Iverson. Richard Jefferson missing his last shot. Down low. 7-foot shot. And there's the play inside by Duncan. Duncan's got the lead up to 14 now for the 2000s team. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Kevin Love.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here,
Into the
however.
lineup for Cleveland.
And you all may have heard this before, but I can't resist this fun fact about Kevin Love. His uncle was one of the founding members of the band The Beach Boys.
Shot clock at 5. On deep. O'Neal with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Irving. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Irving drives in. Again, Irving missing. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the chain by Kobe.
Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
Now here is Dellavedova. Kicks it out to Jones. His three-pointers off the mark. The 2000s team with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. LeBron with the buckets.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Cavaliers. In the second quarter, held scoreless. On the wing, Shumpert. Cleveland move. Off the left rim and out.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Shaq.
2 minutes.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man. About 1/7 of a ton. And yet, unstoppable.
Now, here is Irving. To end the drought. And it's good on the way. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's... He seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
Back to Irving. Pass to Shumpert. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Here's LeBron. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Irving misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Now here's Bryant. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. 1 second left. That one misses. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The 2000s team on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Iverson. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to James. Back to Shumpert. On the wing, James. And here is Shumpert. Fires for three. O'Neal with the rebound.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
On the wing, Shumpert. LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. And James throws it down.
James.
Boom! LeBron. He's still got major bounce and force on the fly.
The three from Iverson. Out to Kobe. And he drives in. And finished off by Bryant.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Kevin Love.
This is his first free throw of the game.
First team foul.
The first one falls.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Now here's James. He's got 13. Tries again. Lays it up off the glass.
James.
LeBron's got 15 points.
Boy, that's just a strong play by LeBron, winning the rebound and sending it right back up.
Basket counts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Now here's Duncan after the miss from Kevin Garnett. Pass to Bryant. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
And the Cavaliers making a change here.
Into the lineup for the Cavaliers.
It's Vince Carter on the wing. The drive by Bryant. And finished off by Bryant.
Assisted by Vince Carter.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete. Terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Now here's James. He's got 17. Over Nowitzki. Love wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Jefferson attacking.
2000's team.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
First personal foul.
He misses the free
Team
throw.
foul.
And the athleticism Jefferson possesses, really impressive. A rangy forward who plays with intensity on both ends. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
James, no good.
LeBron
First
James.
trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for your 2000's team.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. And there's no doubt about it, fellas. Nowitzki has firmly cemented himself as an NBA legend. Sweet shooting big man who continues to get it done.
2000's team foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
First personal foul.
He's off on the first.
2nd team foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
And he sinks the 2nd.
Sometimes I think we take watching LeBron James for granted. I mean, no player in league history has been the best in the league for well over a decade. Extended greatness from the king in terms of championship finals appearances and any other measurable you want to use.
Nash outside. Here's Pierce. Driving inside. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Paul Pierce rising and throwing it down. Not known for his vertical, but he's got a little more bounce than we thought.
Irving with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Irving's got 7 points. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The 2000s team on top, running away with this one. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yao Ming.
That's on Yao Ming.
Personal foul.
He's such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Nash. From deep three-point range. And they recover it. Wade from outside. Hands it from downtown.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Yao. It's Pierce on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Cavaliers making a change here.
Coming onto the floor for Cleveland.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The kick out to Williams. And a miss there on the triple. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
To the paint. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
On its way from Irving for 2. And he hits the jump shot.
Kevin Love.
And it's 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, the team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
McGrady outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Yao. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Assisted by Trey.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Right side Irving. Love trying to break loose.
Kyrie
And he
Irving.
drops it in from the low post.
Irving is excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Pass to
2
Pierce.
minutes remaining in the game. 2
Back to
minutes.
Nash. Here's Yao. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
2000's team
And the
foul.
whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
That's his first
Personal
foul.
Second team foul.
There's 1:54
Into the
left in the
Cavaliers.
fourth quarter. Irving double team. Driving the lane. Count it.
Kyrie Irving.
Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
.129 left in the fourth. Here's McGrady. Hits it from three-point range. McGrady's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Pass to Thompson. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From past the arc. Shumpert, no good. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Pierce. Lays it up and banks it in.
The whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
2000's team
Yeah, what a
foul.
time to put the hammer
Shaquille
down.
O'Neal.
Any hope of a
Second
comeback
personal foul.
diminished.
Third team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, LeBron James. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for James. And he can't hit the second.
not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And Iverson, the master of the and-one, just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
First team foul. Shooting.
Williams looking around. And out of bounds. The 2000s team will take it.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Iverson outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
The kick out to Williams. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's the 2000s team with the W. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint.
I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor. All the show. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Hit a DraftKings.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here's the as the Suns arrived at the arena. They're looking to leave town on a winning note tonight. Terrific view of the nighttime traffic between Manhattan and our setting tonight, Brooklyn, New York. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Here are the five for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Edwards out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's James Harden. And it's Mills in at the two spot. And Clark, the speed and athleticism from these teams, that's something that'll shape this game.
Yeah, open court play, BA, and the ability to get easy buckets in transition will be on full display in this one. Help defense will have their hands full, especially because these guys have players that are so hard to contain one-on-one.
Now here's Paul. For three, Booker. Tries again, and Ayton with the lay-in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Irving. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Booker. Here he goes. And, yep, it's good.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Knocked away. Paul with it. And it's Mills picking him up. An open look for Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Irving. From the elbow. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
To the middle. Here's Irving. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Pass to Booker. Paul with it. Down low. Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Booker. And here's Edwards. Outside Mills.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. Ayton passes to Booker. 5 on the clock. Here's a three from Paul. Offensive board. Three-pointer, Bridges. That shot missing. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Now Irving. And so, in the game for Phoenix, we've got Chris Paul. Johnson is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Bembry, defended by Biyombo. Goes up at the elbow. Shot by Bembry, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
His first foul. First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Cameron Johnson. Shooting 2.
Free throw dropped for Johnson. All right, Clark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding experts?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I had that, and rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level in college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the pros in the 50s or 60s, you'll be able to rebound in the pros in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So that part of my game, I know, without any doubt, would still transfer today.
Now here's Irving. Here's Thomas. Over McGee. Can't hit the step-back J.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Now here's Aldridge. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
You look at the mid-range game Aldridge has, it keeps the defense honest. They have to worry about a lot more than just his post game.
Here's Biyombo. That one drops for him. Biyombo's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Outside Irving. Takes it inside. Up and in on the layup.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Timeout called. The Suns.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Aldridge. Edwards comes in for Griffin. Mills, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Harden in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Biyombo. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Devin Booker in for Shaman. Here's Harden. The Suns getting their last shot to go. 46 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Paul. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Against close defense, Paul's agility and ball handling is really what makes the difference. Slipping by and able to get the finish.
Claxton down low. He's against Ayton. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Ball passes to Booker. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, Bridges. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Harden against Paul.